From Studio 3C in Rockefeller Center, this is Today in New York.
Thanks, Bruce. Well, college grads are entering the job market, but is there room for them?
We're going to hear from one career expert who says there's a new trend in job searching. Stay tuned for that.
Well, college grads have bid farewell to the classroom and entered the job market. But with recent news about more Americans applying for unemployment benefits, is the market ready for this new class of job seekers? Well, Dr. Michael Woodward is the author of You Plan, says that a new trend in finding success in this job market is gigging. Hey, Woody.
How are you?
So what is gigging?
So gigging is basically slang for doing freelance work or short-term project type work.
Which is something that folks usually do later in life.
Yeah, it's not a new concept at all. Freelancing's been around for a long time, so this notion of gigging is really something that I think a lot of young kids coming out of school are turning to as an alternative instead of later on in life after working for a while as a direct career path right out of school. Because the fact is this, just last year, 1 out of every 2 college grads under the age of 25 was either underemployed or jobless. So it's tough out there, and right now we're in grad season, so kids got to start thinking differently.
Yeah, okay, so if you want to get into gigging, where should these students look for these opportunities?
Sure, I think first and foremost, I always tell college kids, whether you're a senior coming out of school or still in the midst of your academic life, first of all, if you want to gig your way into a full-time job, I always say look at internships first. That's one way to kind of test drive a career opportunity, and it's a win-win for both employers and them. So internships.com is a great place to start, but then if you want to look for more traditional type freelance type work, or as I call it, gigs, I think sites like freelancer.com, flexjobs.com and elance.com, they have seen dramatic rises in postings from folks out there looking to hire short-term freelancers.
Now, would you suggest these recent graduates take an internship that does not pay? What advice would you give them on that?
Yeah, I'm a big believer in finding a way to get your foot in the door, get that door cracked somehow. So I think an internship is an excellent opportunity for that. If it's unpaid, sometimes it can be a little bit of a bitter pill to swallow, but you know what? If it gets you that opportunity to get in front of somebody and make those contacts, that could be that advantage that you need in this tough market.
All right, let's talk about the pros and cons of gigging,
Sure.
the good and the bad. So what's the good of gigging?
I think, first of all, one of the things that the millennial or Gen Y group is known for is they like flexibility. And so gigging gives you that flexibility. You get to work on your own, kind of develop your own schedule, and it is short hops. Like I said, it's a short-term project type stuff. So that can be a good thing if you enjoy that flexibility. And even a recent survey from Elance found that 42% of young kids coming out of school prefer gigging.
All right, so what's the bad side of gigging?
Well, the flip side is this, is first of all, you have to wear many hats. So just like any professional, like a doctor or a lawyer, when you come out of school, if you decide to work on your own, you also have to be in sales. You have to do the marketing, and you have to do the financial part of it. That can be tough if you don't know those areas well, and it's hard to wear those many hats and juggle them and not just be the practitioner of your craft. So that's one tough one.
Good advice, Dr. Woody. And what's your website?
It's drwoody.com.
All right, thank you. I think that's a great tip for kids. All right, well, you can find these tips and more at Dr. Woody's book, You Plan. The You Plan. I got it wrong when I said it off the top. The You Plan. All right, we'll be right back with a preview of Meet the Press. Stay here.